Hey everyone, we're going to cover what the witching hour looks like. When you hear people say their baby is crying from a certain time in the evening, or it's just, they always say it's the witching hour, right? And what does that really mean? Well, coming from a point of view as a newborn care specialist and supporting parents over the last several years, that time is really when parents and children are just kind of like, the baby's kind of done for the day. They're over it. They're exhausted. They've tried all the naps throughout the day. They put them on a routine and they're just really getting close to bedtime. And a lot of times as parents, we think, okay, they're overtired. They need to be fed. So we feed them, but then then they sleep and they wake up crying again. So the witching hour, really to eliminate that, is to actually firm up bedtime. So that fussy period that they have actually gets shorter. So talking about this with twins is even, more hectic, right? Because twins, we have two babies crying at the same time. So what happens is around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, that last nap period, we have like another 3 hours before bedtime, right? Because they go to bed at 7, it's 4 o'clock. So what you want to do is you want to make sure they get a small cat nap in between bedtime, that 4 o'clock and 7. And that's going to help you get through that fussy period. It doesn't mean that they'll stop crying, but it will help. Another reason also that babies might be fussing is that mom's milk supply might be getting less and less as the day goes on. And this is very normal. And so we need to cluster feed. And so from like 4 to 5:30, you might have a time period where you're actually going to nurse every 30 minutes because baby is needing to cluster feed. And that is okay. But if they're bottle fed and they're getting a quality amount every 3 hours or 2 hours, most likely they're just tired. So you have to decide, do they need a little extra 20-minute nap, or do they need to be fed and they're really hungry? How do you decide that, right? So if baby is yawning, eyes are glazed, they're just fussy, most likely they're probably tired. They need to have a nap. If they are rooting around and they can't, you can't settle them down, they're like putting their head into your chest and rubbing their face, it can really mean that they're hungry. Or if they're sucking on their hands. So you're going to do a little bit of a cluster feed. And that cluster feed can be 5 minutes to like 10 minutes. And it can be, cluster means that you have them close together. So you could do another session 20 minutes later and have another feed. That's a cluster feed. You really want to make sure, though, that they're actually suckling and not sleeping on the breast, if that makes sense, right? We don't want them not using you basically as a pacifier. If that's the case, then we just need to not feed them. We need to put them down for a nap. So it can be confusing, I know, but coming from the point of view from helping parents, the best thing to do is to decide, are they actually ready for a nap, for a short nap, or are they really hungry? Once you figure that out, and bedtime is already a designed plan, then you just have to cover that time frame from 4 to 6. See, in my other videos, you should also have seen where you're going to have a bedtime routine, and the bedtime routine starts at 6:15. So you just need to get to that time, and we'll go into that in another video. I hope this helps your little one get the rest it needs. So if you like the video you just watched and you want to see more, please subscribe below and you'll get notified as soon as we have uploaded more videos. If you are looking for support directly, one-on-one, go to our website at www.newbornsleepcompany and we'll be happy to help you.